Hello, my name is Michael, and my pronouns are he, him. I'm recording this on April 9th at 2 o'clock in the morning. So previously, I had a few of my questions answered. There was a little bit more information about the GRC, but there's still a lot more to explore. The stolen goods are just that, stockpiled goods, that would have been just sitting around because of bureaucracy. And that Carly also stole 20 super soldier serums, and they used about 8 of them. The Flag Smasher's goal, which I feel like they may end up splintering into two different groups: the extremists who use violence, and then those who genuinely want to help those people who have been displaced by the blip. And we also got to see a little bit more of John's personality, but, and this brings me to new questions and plot threads that I have, is John Walker a secret super soldier? And when will we see his actual breaking point? Lamar Hoskins, Battlestar. I know this series is about Sam and Bucky, but I hope Lamar will try to talk some sense into John, and if necessary, walk away. I don't want to see Lamar turn into the magical black guy trope to only further John Walker's story. I still want to know more about the GRC. Sharon. So Sharon has been on the run for at least 8 years, 2 between Civil War and Infinity War, and then the 5 years during the blip, plus the 6-ish months since Endgame to now. And Steve never bothered to check on her? His smooching buddy? And what is her secret? I'm also curious to know what role the Wakandans play besides just wanting to bring Zemo to justice. And I feel like I don't need to say this, but just in case, that the dislike I feel towards John Walker is in MC Universe only and not a judgment on the actor himself, even though there are some real-world themes that are relevant. But again, it's on the character, not the actor himself. I am also torn, because I want to see Zemo brought to actual justice for what he did to the late King T'Chaka, but I do want to see more of this smarmy, awkward asshole, who is also a soldier and killer, and broke up the Avengers. As another disclaimer, or as a disclaimer, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is rated TV-14 and may contain flashing light sequences or patterns that may affect photosensitive viewers. There may also be references to drugs, violence, or other suggestive or graphic scenes. This is also not a substitute for watching the actual show. This assumes you've already watched the show and have stumbled upon to this, and there will likely be spoilers as such. And as usual, I have captions and audio descriptions turned on. So, this is Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Episode 4, The World is Watching.
In the present, he stands on dark-colored cobblestones, Io on light ones. She steps close to him.
Interesting. I wonder if that has any symbolism.
Later, Bucky returns to the building where Zemo took Sam. Inside, Zemo towels off as he comes out of a luxurious bathroom.
One of the workers killed was the father of 2, and had only been on the job for 1 week. The GRC formally began drafting legislation known as the Patch Act, which would seek to restore traditional border regulations and fast-track the return to normalcy. The act of violence has also brought attention and followers to the Flag Smasher cause.
So are we going to see a division in the group now?
Sam smacks Bucky on the arm.
Hey, at least it wasn't the vibranium one this time.
He gives Bucky an aggressive pat on the arm.
Person closest to her died. She's vulnerable. If there's any time to reason with her, it's now.
I think we're way past reasoning.
Oh my
with her.
God.
Unless you forgot the fact that she blew up a building with people still in it.
Sam, you walk in there cold, she could kill you, man. And if I go in hot and the op goes wrong, more people will die. I used to counsel soldiers dealing with trauma, okay? This is right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, I know. And I know those soldiers, which is why I know this is a bad idea.
Wait, John. If you can talk her down, it might be worth a try.
Thank you! Reasonable decision making.
Carly's in there.
Sam walks past him, then John shoves Zemo against the furnace.
Hey, you got 10 minutes?
Really?
And we're doing things my way.
Oh my god. Your way, your way, your way. Fine, we get it.
John stares after Sam, then paces
And you're not
tensely.
even gonna wait 10 minutes, are you?
In the furnace room, John peers past Bucky into the next room, then paces anxiously.
No, this is a bad idea.
It hasn't been 10 minutes, John, just a time.
Passing Zemo, John stares off tensely, then strides toward Bucky.
Going in.
Bucky stops him.
Oh my god. Seriously.
Captain America marches in.
Carly Morgenthau, you're under arrest.
Oh my god.
So this is what that was?
No, Carly,
Tricking
wait.
me until your backup arrived.
No, I think we had enough time to talk.
You were not
Why don't you
simple.
come-
Carly smacks the shield, sending Captain America and Sam tumbling away.
This is post-production, Michael, and I wanted to quickly interject that in this next clip I use a term that I would consider ableist, and I only realized it as I was editing. I want to leave in the video of my original reaction, but I'm going to mute the original audio and re-describe what I intended. To me, his eyes emanate malicious desperation.
His eyes trace over the floor, finding a lone, undamaged vial lying between jugs of water.
Oh my god.
John kicks in the doors.
All right, that's it. Let's go. I'm now ordering you to turn him over.
Hey, so you're
Blah,
wrong.
blah, blah,
And let's
blah,
be
blah,
clear,
blah,
shield or no shield, the only thing you're running in here is your mouth. Now, I had Carly and you overstepped.
Should I put down the shield? Make it fair?
He leans the shield against the column just before a spear embeds
I love
it.
Lamar's expression and how he's just like,
Hi, John Walker. Captain America.
I hope she flips him.
Who glares at him.
Well, let's put down the pointy sticks, and we can talk this through, huh?
Hey, John, take it easy.
Look, I think we got off on the wrong foot.
He touches Io's shoulder and she whacks him in the arm, leg, and face.
Yes!
Zemo slips into the bathroom, closing the double doors behind him.
Secret tunnel.
Lamar eyes him sympathetically before offering his hand.
Don't let Lamar just be the magical black friend.
John grabs on and Lamar pulls him up. Captain America turns sharply, then jogs up the steps.
Oh my god. If Lamar dies.
Just before she reaches him, Battlestar tackles her. Carly punches him hard and he flies into a column, immediately going still.
Oh my god.
Slumped against the column, his head lolls to the side. The dark-haired crew member releases Captain America, who rushes to his friend's side. As they enter a town square, Captain America assails the crew member with his shield, throwing him against the monument's platform and stepping on his chest.
It wasn't me! It wasn't me!
With a crazed expression, Captain America lifts the shield over his head and brings the edge down on the crew member repeatedly as spectators record with their phones.
America's
the
greatest
dark-haired man's bloody hand
values.
flops limply to his side, and Captain America backs away from the body as Sam and Bucky arrive. His gaze lowered, Captain America secures his arm through the straps of the shield. A torn photo shows Captain America's costume from behind.
Wow, okay. So, it's funny that the end credits have that scene where it says enhanced individuals won't save us.
Another message proclaims, enhanced individuals won't save us.
When Carly Morgenthau has taken the serum to become an enhanced individual, thinking she's going to save everyone. I don't know if that's like irony or anything, but that's a little bit interesting. So I guess John has already taken the serum. Based on what we've seen of him with the strength, it's just that Lamar didn't know about it.
Who swings a pipe. Captain America bends it in half.
Oh shit.
He plows through a window and lands on a van, the roof crumpling beneath his feet.
I think it's upsetting that Lamar died because the trope, the black guy dies first, and that his death really only serves to move John Walker's story forward. I'm not really sure I'm explaining that correctly, but yes, that idea that since he was just kind of the sidekick and that his only role in the story was to propel John Walker into either taking the serum or becoming more of who he is with the serum in him, or even taking it.
They need a leader who looks like them, who understands their pain.
I think that line, a hero who looks like them, is very important, especially in the context of when they revealed Captain America being a symbol for us all.
We need a real person who embodies America's greatest values. Someone who can be a symbol for all of us.
This Captain America really only represents one part of the population of who they say they represent.
I didn't choose him. Who would you have chosen instead?
My world doesn't matter to America, so why should I care about its mascot?
That is not coming through. And now with all of these cameras having taken place, people are going to see, or people will see, or people have seen what John Walker is really like, and I don't know if it's going to be covered, but now the GRC and the United States government are going to have to deal with what they saw. Their justification will probably be, yeah, but the flag smasher is a bad guy. However, to all of the bystanders who may not know that person was a flag smasher, they just saw John Walker, Captain America, kill an innocent person in cold blood. At least in my opinion, that does not sit in their favor. So that was episode 4 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The world is watching. So I will see you next time. Bye.